Have you ever felt exhausted, not because you did too much, but because you felt too much? You go through your day, answering emails, meeting friends, and ticking off your to-do list. Yet there's this lingering sense of emptiness that follows you like a shadow. You might tell yourself you're just tired, but sometimes it's not your body that needs rest. It's your soul that is being drained by habits you don't even realize you have. In our modern, fast-paced world, mental health struggles aren't always caused by massive life traumas. Often, it's the quiet, daily choices, the way we scroll, the way we sleep, and the way we talk to ourselves that slowly erode our inner peace. Today, we're going to explore 6 silent habits that are hurting your mental health in 2026, and more importantly, how you can start reclaiming your joy. 1. The trap of almost perfect. Perfectionism. Do you find yourself rewriting a simple text message 5 times before hitting send? Or perhaps you procrastinate on a project because you're terrified that the end result won't be flawless. Many of us wear perfectionism as a badge of honor, but in psychology, it's often a shield. It's a defense mechanism against the fear of judgment. When you set impossible as your baseline, you are setting yourself up for a lifetime of perceived failure. This habit creates a constant state of high-functioning anxiety where your brain is never allowed to feel the satisfaction of a job well done. You focus so much on the one thing that went wrong that you ignore the 99 things that went right. Remember, perfection is an illusion. Growth is the reality. Number 2. Digital comparison and the highlight reel. We live in an era where we have 24/7 access to everyone else's best moments. This has birthed a habit called social comparison. You scroll through your feed and see a peer getting a promotion, a friend traveling the world, or someone looking perfect at the gym. Subconsciously, your brain starts to measure your behind-the-scenes footage against their highlight reel. This habit tricks you into believing that you are falling behind in life. It triggers the release of cortisol, the stress hormone, and lowers your self-esteem. Your worth is not measured by an algorithm or the number of likes on a screen. The more you look at other people's lives, the less time you have to build your own. Number 3. Revenge. Bedtime procrastination. It's midnight, you're exhausted, but you've been scrolling through random videos for 2 hours. Does this sound familiar? This is called revenge bedtime procrastination. It happens when you feel like you didn't have enough control over your daytime, so you steal time from your sleep to regain a sense of freedom. While it feels rewarding in the moment, this habit is a silent killer for mental health. Sleep is the time when your brain flushes out toxins and processes emotions. When you deprive yourself of rest, your amygdala, the emotional center of your brain, becomes overactive. This makes you more irritable, more prone to sadness, and less capable of handling stress the next day. You aren't lazy for wanting free time, but you are hurting your future self by sacrificing your rest. Number 4. The hustle guilt, toxic productivity. In 2026, we are obsessed with being productive. We feel guilty if we sit still for 10 minutes without doing something useful. This habit of toxic productivity teaches us that our value as a human being is tied to our output. If you find it hard to relax without feeling like you're wasting time, you're likely in a state of chronic burnout. Your brain needs white space, moments of boredom and stillness, to spark creativity and heal. Constant busyness is often a way to avoid facing the thoughts that scare us. Rest isn't a reward for finishing your work, it's a requirement for your existence. Number 5. Emotional bottling, the I'm fine habit. How many times a day do you say I'm fine when your heart is actually heavy? We often suppress our emotions because we don't want to be a burden, or because we've been taught that vulnerability is a weakness. But emotions are like energy. They cannot be destroyed, only transformed. When you bottle up sadness, anger, or fear, they don't disappear. They turn into physical tension, headaches, or sudden outbursts of rage. Over time, emotional suppression leads to a deep sense of loneliness, even when you're surrounded by people. True strength is having the courage to say, I'm struggling right now. Number 6. Rumination, the rearview mirror life. Do you replay an embarrassing moment from 3 years ago as if it happened yesterday? Or do you constantly obsess over a choice you made in the past? This is called rumination. It's like driving a car while only looking in the rearview mirror. You're bound to crash. Living in the past prevents you from experiencing the present. While reflection is healthy for learning, Rumination is a loop of self-punishment. The version of you that made those mistakes didn't have the wisdom you have today. It's time to stop punishing yourself for being a human who was learning how to grow. If you recognized yourself in any of these points, please be kind to yourself. Awareness is the first step toward healing. You don't have to change all 6 habits by tomorrow. Mental health isn't a destination you reach. It's a garden you tend to every day. Maybe today you put your phone away 30 minutes early. Maybe you allow yourself to make a small mistake without apologizing for it. Your peace is worth the effort. Which of these habits do you struggle with the most? Let us know in the comments below. You might find that you aren't as alone as you think. Thank you for watching, and as always, take care of yourself.